How your mind becomes your reality. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything you thought was real, everything you believed about yourself, your limitations, and even the world around you was nothing more than a story, a script written before you were even conscious enough to question it. Now, imagine that this script wasn't written by you. It was shaped by your parents before you could form your own opinions, by society before you could challenge its rules, by your past experiences before you understood their meaning. And the most terrifying part? You've been living by this script without even realizing it. Your mind isn't just observing reality, it's creating it. Every belief you hold, every assumption you never question, every thought that repeats in your head, it all shapes what you see, how you feel, and what you believe is possible. But what if this reality you're so sure of isn't the truth? What if you've spent your whole life trapped inside an illusion, one that your own mind refuses to let you escape? The human brain is not a passive observer of the world. It is a filter, a projector, a storyteller. It takes the infinite complexity of reality and simplifies it, cutting out what doesn't fit your expectations and reinforcing what does. This is why two people can look at the same situation and see two completely different worlds. A person who believes they're lucky will notice opportunities everywhere. They'll interpret setbacks as temporary. They'll assume good things are just around the corner. A person who believes they're doomed will see obstacles, rejections, and dead ends. Their brain will filter out any evidence that contradicts this belief, ensuring that their reality remains exactly what they expect. This is called confirmation bias, and it silently dictates how we experience life. We don't see reality. We see a reflection of what we already believe. And if those beliefs were never yours to begin with, if they were programmed into you by society, trauma, or fear, then whose life are you really living? Neuroscience has proven that the human brain is constantly editing reality. In one study, participants watched a short video of people passing a basketball and were asked to count the number of passes. Midway through the clip, a person in a full gorilla suit walked through the scene. Half of the participants never saw it. This phenomenon, known as inattentional blindness, proves that your brain doesn't show you everything. It only shows you what it thinks is important. Now, apply this to your entire life. If you believe you're not smart enough, attractive enough, or capable enough, your mind will filter out every shred of evidence that proves otherwise. If you believe the world is unfair and rigged against you, you'll only see the injustices, never the hidden chances. If you believe you are powerless, your mind will ensure you never see the paths that lead to freedom. You are living inside a mental map of reality. But here's the catch: that map is not the territory. Every false belief comes with a price. The person who believes they are unworthy of love will unconsciously sabotage every relationship. The person who believes success is out of reach will never take the first step. The person who believes they are stuck will never search for a way out. And the most dangerous belief of all? The belief that your beliefs don't matter. Because the moment you accept your current reality as fixed, as something outside your control, you become a prisoner of your own mind. But if you can shift your beliefs, you can shift your reality. If your mind is the architect of your reality, then the way to change your life is to change your mind. Not through positive thinking or empty affirmations, but by rewiring the fundamental way you interpret the world. Here's how. The most dangerous beliefs are the ones you don't even realize you have. The next time you think, I could never do that, stop and ask, why? When you assume someone is judging you, ask, what if they're not? When you feel trapped in a situation, ask, what would someone else see that I don't? Most of your limits exist only because you've never challenged them. Your thoughts create your reality, but your reality reinforces your thoughts. To break the cycle, you must act before you feel ready. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes from action. Courage doesn't erase fear. It moves through fear. Success doesn't appear out of nowhere. It is built, one uncertain step at a time. Your mind will always resist what feels unfamiliar. That's how it keeps you safe. But safe is just another word for unchanged. If your environment has shaped your beliefs, then changing your environment can change them too. Read books that challenge your worldview. Surround yourself with people who think differently. Seek out experiences that break the rules you've been living by. The more you expose yourself to new possibilities, the more your brain will have to adapt, expanding your mental map and rewriting what you believe is real. Most people spend their entire lives playing out a script they never wrote. They follow beliefs they never questioned. They accept limits they never tested. They live inside a reality that was handed to them, never realizing they could build their own. But some people, the ones who wake up, understand a secret that changes everything. Reality is not something that happens to you. It is something that happens through you. Your thoughts are not just passive reactions. They are the raw material of your future. Your beliefs are not just opinions. They are the blueprint of your life. Your perception is not just a lens. It is the world you live in. And the moment you take control of this, the moment you stop accepting reality as something outside of you, you become the architect of your own existence. So, the real question is, who will you become once you realize there are no limits except the ones in your mind?